Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we're going to be testing the RTX 5060 Gigabyte WINDFORCE edition of the card. We're going to be playing Stalker 2, Part of Chernobyl. I'm going to be pairing it with the Ryzen 9800X3D. We're going to be running 32 gigabytes of DDR5, 6000 MHz RAM. Here's how the GPU looks inside of the ASUS Hyperion case. Alright guys, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so we're starting out with 1080p here. Yes, confirm it. We're playing with epic settings, guys. So here you go. Here's all the settings. So everything's on max basically here. We do have DLSS on quality here, as you guys can see. Yeah, basically everything's maxed out here. Right, so we're hitting around 76, around 80 FPS here. So it's not too bad. It does feel quite smooth, but the 1% lows are not looking the best so far. But I'm not really feeling any lag so far, so it's completely fine. It doesn't look... It looks really bad on my screen, I have to say, guys, because I am playing on the 4K monitor here, so 1080p does look very bad for me, honestly. It really does. But I think if you're on a 1080p monitor, it should look completely fine. Just for me, it looks really shimmery and stuff, because generally, I don't know, like, it just looks really bad. 4K monitor doesn't scale well here with 1080p, so it just looks really bad, but you should be completely fine with a 1080p monitor here, so... Yeah, 80 FPS is not too bad, guys. You know, we have epic settings on, so... And also, we're only using 6.2 gigabytes of VRAM, so it's not too bad. We still have a little bit of headroom, so hopefully we can run 1440p with this card. Well, 8 gigabytes, guys, is just... I've just done the Last of Us Part 2 video now, and... it barely ran that game, I'm not going to lie, guys. If you haven't seen that video, go and check it out, because that video is going to be out first, so... But yeah, it seems to be fairly good here. Like 80 FPS is really good here for this game. So I've played it around 80 FPS. So yeah, with the other cards. So yeah, in 4K. Right, guys. So we're still in 1080p here, as you guys can see. And I did put the preset to high here. So we're on high now. Instead of the epic, I think it was. So yeah, let's have a look at FPS. Okay, seems to be way higher now, so we're getting like 20 FPS more around there. So yeah, guys, honestly, play this game with high settings instead of max settings, because yeah, as you guys can see, it really does give you a big performance boost here. And we're using only 5 gigabytes of VRAM, which is impressive. So yeah, I think we might be able to play this game in 40p, which I'm really pleased to see, because this game does look really beautiful. Honestly, it really does look very beautiful. So I finished the whole game finally as well, guys. I've been playing this game for like, what, 4 or 5 months, maybe even more than that. So, yeah, I finished it not long ago. So, yeah, it's a great game, but it's really scary, I have to say. Alright, guys, so we have 1440p on now. So, let's have a little look what we're going to get here. And high settings, guys, as well. Still high settings. And still have DLSS on quality here. So, let's have a little look what FPS we're going to be getting, because I'm really curious to see. Okay, so we're getting around the FPS we were getting with epic settings in 1080p. So this is really not bad, guys. And the VRAM usage seems to be really under control here still. So I think it should climb up a little bit. I'm surprised it's really not climbing up too much, because, you know, this is 1440p, so we should climb up. And I have to say, guys, it does look significantly better. Honestly, if you do have a 1440p monitor, I mean, I don't recommend this card with the 1440p monitor, but if you do have it for some reason... There you go, guys. You can play in 1440p. I'm going to try and balance in a minute to see if we can get even more FPS. But this really does look good, even in my 4K monitor here. So, yeah, this looks still pretty decent. And definitely a significant improvement over 1080p here for me. So, yeah, this is really good. The 1% lows don't look amazing, but I think it's just when you go into, like, a new area, I think it kind of, like, loads in and, you know, the 1% lows drop. Because it does feel very smooth for me. I'm not really feeling any, you know, stutter and anything like that so far. So... yeah, it seems to be running pretty decent here. We're pulling like 5 watts more as well from 1080p to 1440p here. So not a really big difference there. So I didn't really look at the RAM usage before, so I'm not really sure. But it's on 18.5 gigs now, so pretty decent as well. Yeah, definitely, guys, if you are building the system as well, definitely go for 32 gigabytes of system RAM as well, because 16 gigabytes is not enough, as you guys can see here as well. So... I think I'm going to go to balance now, guys. We're going to try balance settings out. Balance DLSS, sorry. Right, guys. So we're still in 1440p here. And still on high settings. And I did put DLSS on balance here. So there you go. Still on high settings, though. Like I said before. And we're seeing around like 7 to 8 FPS more here. So I think it's yeah, I think I would recommend balance here, guys, just to get that extra couple of FPS. You could actually enable frame gen. I'm going to test out in a minute. I'm going to try frame gen. I'm going to try 4K as well, guys, because I think we might be able to run 4K with like low settings or something like that. So I'm going to test out in a second here. But in 1440p, it seems to be running pretty decently. I would enjoy myself playing like this. So like I said before, I was playing in 4K before with, I think, the 5070 Ti. I used the 4070 Super in this game as well. We just had a fat stutter. And yeah, I was playing in 4K with them cards and I was completely fine. And I was getting like 70, 80 FPS. So yeah, honestly, 70, 80 FPS in this game is more than enough. It feels really good. So yeah, no complaints from me here. We seem to be using around 6 gigabytes of VRAM, which, you know, I'm actually surprised how little amount of VRAM this game uses, guys, because it really does look stunning. The visuals in this game are absolutely insane. So I'm really shocked to see, you know, how little amount of VRAM we can use and, you know, still perform really well, even on the 5060 here. So really, really impressive. Oh, we're getting a lot of radiation in this area. All right, I'm going to move on here, guys. I'm probably going to... Do you know what, guys? I'm going to try some frame gen quickly. Right, guys, so we're still in 1440p here. We still got high settings on, and we still have DLSS on balance, but I did enable frame gen here. I'm not sure. I think it's just the ×2 one at the moment. So yeah, I think it's just the ×2 here. Because when I looked at the FPS, it seems like it's just the ×2. So we're getting 120 FPS here. And I think frame gen on this game, guys, if you're getting like above 70 FPS, frame gen's really good on this game. I have been using frame gen before, so playing on this game, I basically played this game mostly using frame gen as well. So yeah, it's pretty good, guys. Honestly, frame gen's pretty good here. So I do recommend you guys using it. But if you really don't like it, you can still, you know, enjoy the game with probably DLSS on balance here with high settings in 1440p. So it's still a pretty good experience here, I would say. Even without frame gen, but I do kind of recommend it, honestly. You do get that extra FPS here, and it still feels really smooth, and really don't feel that much delay because, you know, you're getting over 60, 70 FPS on the base FPS there. So yeah, it feels really good. The 1% lows are really horrible, but I've noticed that all these cards are getting like the 1% lows at like 30, 40. So it's just the frame gen, guys. When you enable it, for some reason it goes down, but it still feels smooth. So it's not, you know, it's not the end of the world. If it feels smooth, then it doesn't really matter what it says. But yeah, it feels really, really good here, guys, I have to say. Really smooth. I'm not really feeling any dips now, so... Alright, guys, we're still in 1440p. I was about to go to 4K, but I'm going to test one more setting here. So, 1440p here. And I did put it to medium settings. Now, I turned off frame generation, and I have DLSS on balance here. Alright, so these are the... these are the settings. Right, let me see what FPS we're gonna get. So okay, so we're getting like 90s here. Oh, just had a little lag, but I think it's just loading in slowly. Oh, just really laggy. Hold on. Let me restart that. There you go. Okay, so we're getting like 80s here, 90s, something like that. Pretty decent FPS. Oh, I think these guys, yeah, they're not friendly. All right, let's give them a little tab, guys. Let's have a little fight here. I do have the most OP gun in the game, so let's tap these guys quickly. They did a little update to this game as well, so I think the AI should be a bit better than it was. Let's tap these guys. I've not played this game for a little bit now. After I finished it, I've not really put it on because there was no need, so not really done any benchmarks recently like this as well. So where is he? It's so hard to see him, guys, because the... Oh, there he is. Sorted. Yeah, it's around 80 FPS, though. It's not too bad, guys. You know, I do recommend frame gen, though. I do recommend putting it on, but this is still really playable and still really, really smooth. So, yeah, these are not too bad settings. To be quite honest with you guys here. So, yeah, it's not too bad. I'm going to jump to 4K quickly and just finish the video off now. All right, guys. So, we do have 4K on now. Low settings. And we are playing with DLSS balance here. And yeah, everything's on low here. So, right. So we're getting 56 FPS. So, yeah, I mean, it's not, you know, it's not ideal, but the game looks so good, guys. Even with low settings, it looks fantastic. Honestly, I've been playing this game in 4K. When I put it to 1080p at the start of the video, it really looked bad. But, you know, putting it to 4K now, it just looks so amazing, guys. Honestly. If you do have a good GPU, guys, honestly, 4K is a sweet spot for this game. It looks so fantastic. Jenny, what a fantastic title. It looks so good. Really, really good here. But, you know, sadly, the 5060 here is getting like 55 FPS. You know, it's still playable, though. You know, you can still play like this if you really want to. But I don't think anyone's going to have a 4K monitor with this card. Hopefully not, anyway. I'm hoping none of you are buying the 4K monitor with this card. But, yeah, it's nice to see, though. 58 FPS here. It's really, really, really nice. It really looks beautiful. Sadly, not the 60 FPS we're looking for, but it's just nice to see at least 50 FPS here because, you know, this game is really, really demanding here. But the VRAM is surprising me, though. Only 6.3 gigabytes used there, so it's not really that bad. Honestly, I'm still surprised that 4K here is even bothering, to be fair, with this card. Because this game is so demanding, but it's just demanded on the very, very max settings because the medium settings seem to be really good here. So, no, not medium settings, low settings. So, yeah, but it still looks good. Even on the low settings, guys, I have to say, like, really, really stunning game. It really is. I think I'm going to enable some FrameGen, guys, just for the shits and giggles here quickly. Just to see how it runs. Alright, guys, we're still in 4K here. Low settings and DLSS on balance here. And I have put FrameGen on here. Where is it? There it is. FrameGen's on. Right. Let's have a look at the FPS here. Okay, 92 FPS, guys. Because we were getting 60, so... Oh, no. Oh, no. Here we go. Of course, we're getting attacked already, but... It's probably a good thing to see the FPS here. Nah, I'm going to go away. I'm not staying here. This weapon is so scary. It just scared me. It's like charging itself up or something. But yeah, 90 FPS, guys. So you can play in 4K with this card if you really wanted to. We're using 7 gigabytes of VRAM. So it has went up like by a gig or something. So like I said in my even previous video, you know, FrameGen does use more VRAM. So yeah, we are seeing like a gig and a half more here. So I'm surprised that you can even play this game in 4K with this card. It's really impressive stuff. So I'm really happy to see this here. Oh, look at these little blokes coming there as well. I'm happy that they're not attacking me. They're with me here, so that's good. I'm going to end the video here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, like, and subscribe, guys. And yeah, I'm going to make more videos with this card, guys. So honestly, do subscribe here. Tell me what games you would want to see more with using this card, because you know, I don't really know what you guys want to see. So let me know in the comments below, guys. And yeah, I'm going to be signing out. Thank you for watching.